Hi, my name is Robbie Hillsdorf. I'm 21 years old and I'm a cancer survivor.
How did you realize that you had cancer?
I had a lump on my neck and my doctor said there was no big deal, and then like 3 or 4 months went by and then I still had the lump, so we took a biopsy of it and found out that it was lymphoma.
What was it like when you were first diagnosed?
Well, immediately I was afraid of dying because I was only 15 years old, so any 15-year-old will act like the same way I did. I just said I don't want to die. And by the time I did get diagnosed, I had also a tumor in my throat, so I had stage 2 cancer.
How did your family react?
Well, my one brother was in Iraq, and we had to tell him through the Red Cross, so that wasn't good. So my parents had one kid at war and one kid with cancer, but somehow they stayed really strong for both of us the whole time, and they're amazing people. They're stronger than I am, that's for sure. Oh man, that question almost got me.
How did your brother react?
I didn't really talk to him when he found out, but my parents said he was crying. But I was awake. It was 3 o'clock in the morning when he called because Red Cross told him to call. And I heard my mom say, Robbie has cancer.
What was it like in the beginning going to chemotherapy?
Well, at first it wasn't really that intense. I didn't really get real sick until the end. So I'd say for maybe the second month, that's when I really started getting sick and throwing up a lot and stuff.
Was it hard to see people younger than you getting treatment?
Even though it seems like that would be a really horrible environment, everyone just has a great attitude, and the doctors and all the nurses are just great people, and they have the most positive attitudes. So that really helps all the kids.
How was it missing your freshman year of high school?
Well, it really sucked because when I first got into high school, I was really excited to be in high school. You just feel cool every day going to school because you feel really old. High school hockey was about to start, so I was really excited for that.
What was it like being homeschooled?
All of my teachers from high school came to my house to tutor me a couple times a week, which really was nice of them because they didn't have to do it. They could have opted not to do it.
What was it like doing school and getting treatment?
We actually talked about that a lot. I used to always say to my mom, I don't care about school, I just want to get cured and I'll worry about it. But my mom knew that I was going to get cured, and I was going to be really just pissed that all my friends were then in a grade above me.
What was it like when you first went back to school?
I had to go back to school when I was still bald, so I wore a hat, so that was probably the toughest part of going back to school, was still being bald. And the teachers would yell at me to take off my hat, and when I got closer to them, they would realize, those assholes. My advice to anyone who is just diagnosed with cancer would be that you have to stay positive. Staying positive is going to help you so much. When people use the word fighting in terms of cancer, it means staying positive, not staying optimistic, and just keep dreaming that someday you will be cured, and you will live a good life.
Alright, thank you for the interview, Rob.
No problem.
That was horrible. Thanks, Rob.
I wish we could record the handshake.
We did.
We just had a handshake.